Thank you for tuning in, everybody. You are listening to TVO. It's Jay, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton. This is the Artist Hour. My name is Alejo, and with us is our host, Joshua. You want to say hi, Josh?
Hi there. Welcome to the voice of San Joaquin. This is the Artist Hour.
Thank you.
You guys are No Worries, right?
Yes, we are, yeah.
All right. Well, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, like, officially. I feel like I've seen you, like,
Yeah,
in the past, for sure, you know.
I'm always out and about. I go to a lot of shows. If not, I'm playing shows with the band.
What band are you in again?
Worst Friends Forever.
Yeah, that's right.
And then,
I know your friend with the long hair and the piercings. I forget.
Oh, yeah.
Right now,
Cisco.
Cisco, yeah,
the
that dude is
lead
chill.
vocalist.
He goes to a lot of shows, yeah.
Yeah, he does with his girl. And then just picked up managing Saga.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah, they play like punk rock in Stockton. So
they're like fairly new too, right?
Yeah, they are.
They like just started like this year, a few months ago.
Yeah, they started spring of this year.
They started in the Artist Hour.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, it was they started relatively not too long ago.
And then
They're
another
really
another new band I hopped on was Insect Politics, and they're pretty cool
That's a
too.
dope name. I like that.
Yeah. Can you guess where they got the name from?
MXPX.
Fly. They got it.
The
From
only
the
song I
Fly.
know from
Teenage
MXPX is
Yeah.
just punk rock show.
Yeah, they got it. They got it from the Fly. It was pretty cool. So No Worries. Why No Worries? Why the name?
I don't know, yeah. I didn't really come up with it.
You want to tell them the one that you had before?
Which one was that one?
Okay, not everything before. What the name you
Doubts?
came up with?
Was it Doubts? Did I come up with Doubts? We were Doubts at one point.
Doubts is a cool name.
That is
so. Before we get off topic, No Worries. I got that name because it's.
Oh yeah, just
so I gotta talk in the mic.
I'll turn it down if it's too loud.
You don't need to talk.
No, I
way.
gotta get intimate with the mic.
Nah, if you want.
Right? Get to my vocal cords. So it basically came up with the name because what does somebody say when somebody they know they hurt you, or what do you tell somebody when you know that they hurt you and you're just kind of pass it on?
It's all good. No worries.
No worries, bro. Oh, no worries, dude. It's good.
Like ever since we've had that band name, like I realized that people say that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, thanks,
Like, for
man, thank you. No worries. I'd be like, eat. No.
Yeah, I say that all the time.
Yeah, like I don't even think twice about it.
That's kind of how. Which band was it? Was it?
You tell me. You tell me.
Actually, it was Saga's EP for sure.
Oh yeah, it's for sure.
Yeah.
FER,
Okay.
SHER.
Yeah,
for
and,
sure.
and everybody says that for sure all the
For
time.
sure.
So it was
That's
like
true.
it's catchy, and so that's kind of what it reminded me of.
Thanks, man.
So when did you guys start No Worries?
I don't know, like 2018.
Officially, No Worries. We started it. Yeah, 2018. We were just
This time last year. Officially this time last year.
we've been a band for like a year. As of October 28th, I want to say, because our first show, we were basically just supposed to be like an opening band, just whenever someone needed it. And so somebody had dropped from that last year's Halloween show, so we just hopped on it for a minute. And
Oh yeah, was that the first show? That's what
Yeah.
I was trying to think of.
Nice.
Vox Pop, right back when Vox Pop was a thing.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
We
But
played.
before that, we were a band called Doubts.
Nelson, can you?
Okay, we were a band called Doubts.
Just bring the mic up. Yeah, you don't need to get. There you go.
We were a band called Doubts, and we were like a full band and whatnot. Blah, blah, blah. People got busy, but we were jamming that for a while, and we just decided to keep it going as a two-piece. With
Yeah,
No
like
Worries.
me and him like kind of like kept it together. Like other people came and went, like homies of ours that are in other bands, but you know, people were busy. And
Yeah,
No, that's
shit.
literally all of our
Yeah.
fucking friends are in a band.
Everybody that's
all
a
of our damn
musician
friends.
at least has another side project. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
Speaking of which, we are looking for a drummer and/or a bassist. So
Drummer and
shout
bass.
and
Well,
or.
and or, okay.
'Cause-
Yeah, because I play drums, but I could
Yeah,
play
I've seen
bass
you
if
on-
I have
find
a friend
somebody
who
that's
does
better.
both.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, interchangeable, man. It's
So-
convenient, but
So
hey.
to introduce yourself, Nelson, right?
Yeah.
I'm
so
Sam.
so
Hi.
for the ones who don't know,
I play
what's
drums.
what's your role in the band?
I play guitar and I do vocals.
Okay, and you
I play drums. Yeah.
drums, just drums.
Just drums. Yeah.
You get a mic and just scream in drums.
I thought about doing it in the past. We actually practiced with me doing backup
Be
vocals, but like,
tight.
I don't know. I need to get more coordinated.
No.
It's hard.
I feel it is hard.
If you ever see somebody playing drums
Oh my God.
and doing vocals and then doing a good job, that's real
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah, shouts out to
like-
Mitchell, dude.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Chief
Shouts out to Ian for that for
Ian
doing
does
that.
a
That's
lot.
crazy.
I was actually watching Cough It Up's thing right before this, and yeah, Ian's good, has good vocals, and he does it
Keeps
while
the
drumming.
beat.
Keeps the beat.
That's
Like,
crazy.
we were talking about
Nah,
this earlier.
man.
We've technically known Ian since like for years now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No.
weird.
So how long have you guys been in the music scene for Stockton?
I started like going to like
Man.
metal shows in like 2012, but like he did too.
Yeah,
I don't even know how we
same
got
time.
into it. Just
I'd
after high school.
say officially getting like in like more active. I want to say near the end of. I want to say in 2013 because that's when we first decided to start a band and like
Nice.
get aside from kind of like a community that kept to itself. So we got to know that hey, there's more than just metal music that's live and
Oh, that's
blah
true.
blah blah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So that's when we started to actually book our own shows and everything too. And
Found out about the Plea for Peace, which was at the time.
R.I.P..
it was like, yeah, rest in peace that place. Rest in peace a lot of places that have come and gone.
Yeah.
Ever since, like, probably at least not a dozen, but close to there.
Maybe like
so
10.
There's
10,
always,
yeah,
it's an organic.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
come
Like-
and go.
yeah,
Thing.
But, like,
It's
it's
a
a
living
wave.
thing.
But it doesn't really stay like too stagnant. Like I feel like
No.
shows keep going
Mhm.
over the years.
House
It's kind of
shows.
dead, like for a little bit, but then it comes back.
But whenever it's dead, there's always somebody who
Shut
finds a
up.
house
Exactly, a house.
somewhere.
Yeah.
House
you
shows
know?
have kept this shit alive. Oh, I'm sorry, have kept this alive.
Dude, I've
you know?
been going at it too. It's hard.
Yeah, they've kept it alive, and it doesn't hold back.
Yeah.
Even right now, there's not really that many places to do shows at, but
Even if there's not a lot of venues, there are a lot of house shows. you
yeah,
know?
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like
And
it
sometimes
evens
people
and
like them.
outs.
People are
you
more
know?
comfortable sometimes at house shows too. 'Cause
See, I'm that
Yeah.
way. Like to be honest, I rather with our band, I rather play in the garage. House shows are a little bit more intimate.
Yeah, I
Can
don't
be.
really.
He's a one-man band. Have
No,
you heard of the Bright Side of
yeah,
Suicide?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
you
but I
know
mean,
it.
as an audience member, I don't.
Mm.
I mean, obviously there's differences, but I'm comfortable in both. They're just always so much fun.
Back to the topic at
Sorry.
hand. Let's not get too off track.
So No Worries started around 2018.
Yeah, this time
Yeah.
last year. Oh,
Okay.
it's now 2019.
So you guys just started both together, right?
Yeah, and we kind of just been doing it as a two-piece, and just
Why
'cause
do
it
you
works.
Why do you feel like you need a third?
I
It
personally,
sounds more full.
it sounds really great with a bass, just a full, even if it's just a three-piece. Ideally, it would be tied to like go all out, have like two guitars,
Dude,
basses,
hell
drums,
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
just
no.
on vocals. That would be, that's the
That'd be
dream.
tight.
But obviously, like you were
reality.
saying earlier, it's hard.
Yeah,
And especially for like the type of music that we play too, it's really niche. Like
What type of genre?
I would say
If you were
like,
to like,
I
just
wouldn't-
categorize it.
If I'd categorize it, I mean, I'd say it's like, I don't even want to say it's screamo because even then, like, I feel like we're more influenced with like, there's like hardcore aspects and everything too. And there's still like a lot of songs that we're currently writing are a lot more leaning to the harsher side, like more faster, angrier, heavier, like screamo, hardcore. Yeah, screamo, hardcore. There we go.
Nice.
I don't know, man.
You had me. For
Yeah.
those of you just tuning in, you are listening
It's
to
cool.
the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton, and this is the Artist Hour.
Today,
tonight
do
we
do
have No
do
Worries.
do. I was
So,
watching Nardwar today.
so you guys started it in 2018.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any music out?
Yeah, we do. We have 2 songs on Bandcamp. I believe it's noxworriesca.bandcamp.com, and those are like the first 2 songs that we recorded.
I will drop that link into
Yeah,
the description.
Below, dude. Yeah, those are just the 2
Right
songs,
here.
and then I know we have some videos on.
Are there live performances?
Yeah, they're live. We have a few, like, I want to say like 3 or 2 of those on Phil's channel, Filth of Stockton on YouTube.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
shout out, Phil.
I just came across his
Yeah,
channel
that's a
like
good one.
last.
Yeah, no,
week.
that fool is like straight up archiving everything that's going
doing a great
on.
job.
And I
I
know for a
know.
while, like, people have been talking about doing that, but he's just finally getting around to doing it, which is cool.
Yeah, I'm sure he has like, man, 30, 40.
Dude,
Videos,
it's
yeah.
getting deep, man.
Yeah.
It's tight too, cause he's he be going out of town and getting other bands
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
from here. So it's a nice little channel that he's getting going, and it's nice to see, that type of dedication from a younger crowd.
For sure. So how often do you play out of town?
Whenever.
This year we probably did maybe like.
We did a few.
Yeah, half a dozen shows at a time, maybe not.
Nah, I don't say half a dozen. We played a few. We played Fresno.
Oh, how's Fresno? So
Fresno's chill.
I'm
Fresno's
trying to, Yeah,
cool.
see, I'm trying to jump on some shows in Fresno.
Yeah, Fresno's cool. They got their scene's going through it right now too. I know a lot. They have a lot of DIY things going on.
We have good friends, the Giver, who play a
Nice.
lot. Yeah, who play a lot in Fresno, and so trying to hop on some tour dates with them
Hell yeah.
out there.
Yeah, shouts out to Pink Teeth in Fresno. They're a really good, solid booking.
Hit them up if you want to have shows. Pink Teeth booking.
Okay.
They do shows.
Might hit him up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
drop that
they're-
link in the
they're really
description
good.
too.
Shout out Ryan.
Yeah.
So
Ryan.
Fresno, have you guys played at in Modesto yet?
No, we haven't played Modesto.
I know they have a
We-
good
They
music
have a
scene.
great scene, but I'm not really too familiar with the places that host the
I know
shows.
for a while.
The
it
best
was the
Modesto
Shire.
scene was in
Shire,
2006.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody.
Damn.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
sure.
But it was.
So what about Not So Secret shows?
Yeah, we've played in
we
Patterson.
did play that. Yeah,
In
that
Patterson.
was
Yeah,
fun.
we played Patterson once.
I'm still trying to jump on that. You
Patterson
played that,
is
right?
legit.
What's that?
You play Not So Secret show?
I do, or I have
Yeah, lucky.
a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That place is
it's
legit.
amazing. I love that place. It's
Yeah,
like
Steve's
a,
house-
sound like it's like in the
It's
middle
like a
of
little-
nowhere, so the cops don't come
yeah,
by.
it's
His
like a
lights
jewel in the
and
middle of
everything.
the orchard.
It's like,
Right.
It's hella cute in there. Like,
No.
Yeah.
Have you guys ventured into the Bay yet?
No.
It's hard to book in the Bay. Like I know some people that book out there, and even they say like they don't have that many places to.
No, that's
book
Yeah.
true.
themselves.
There's
Like,
Like,
in the Bay. There's what is it? Bit Crusher Presents is in the Sacramento
Sacramento.
area.
yeah.
So in the Bay is there's one booking agency I've been working with lately, but how about SAC?
no, we haven't played SAC either.
Nah, like,
Have
see,
we?
the thing is, I really want to branch it out. You know what I mean? Like, I will branch it out. I really want to go play more at town, but I'd rather do that when we're like have a basis, just have a solid.
Okay, yeah.
base. I
we
mean,
want to.
I don't want to go
Yeah.
showing up out of town, especially like the Bay Area or Sacramento, and just kind of play mediocre or not mediocre, but like
Right.
not full. You know,
Yeah.
not
Bro,
to,
there's
not have a
nothing
full
better than
sound.
driving an hour and a half to play for your girlfriend
Yeah.
shit.
or significant other. You know.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
not-
cool.
Let's not
Yeah.
be. You know.
Well, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
The
but
Sacramento area is pretty
Personally,
dope
legit.
spot.
personally,
dude.
for this band, I do want, and I'm sure Sam feels with me in the same way, to find a bassist before,
We had a
making that
bassist for a
step.
minute, but he moved.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's it
Yeah.
Would you guys consider having a bassist for the sole purpose of recording a demo or an EP?
He did the bass on the last
Yeah.
recording himself. Since he plays guitar, he kind of.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
mainly for live performances.
Yeah, I want it for in general. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
now
what,
you just
what,
make it a
what, what,
full
what do you mean by
three-piece.
that question? Like,
Like for example, Dirty Heads. I noticed that they released an EP, and usually when I've seen them live, they're usually a two-piece.
Mhm.
That sounds very very full,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But on the videos and on some of the promo stuff that I've seen, it's a three-piece now.
Okay.
Forward. So I'm assuming in this case, because I haven't really talked to them about it, that they had somebody come in and basically fill the position of a bass
Yeah.
player for the purpose of recording
Like,
and
okay.
doing the promo stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's essential. You know, it does make it more full and everything. I don't know, man. It would just be nice because for it to sound more full,
Presentation matters, you know.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
But
I say
then-
Dirty Heads?
you could get
What was that?
you could
Did I
get
say
it
Dirty Heads
away with it.
or Dirty Pillows? Because I meant Dirty Pillows.
Two-piece PV band.
There you go, there you
Okay, dope.
Shout out to Dirty Pillows.
Shout
they
out
will
to
be
Dirty Pillows.
on Lodi Rock.
And shout out to
West Coast Power Mounts, where you at?
Speaking of playing bass for Dirty Pillows, I thought Chris Ivy was playing. Shout out to Chris.
That's in
over here
Lodi.
on Instagram.
West Coast Power Violence, where you at?
So it's gonna be at Idle Beer Works in 5 Window. I'll get to that in a little bit. But have you guys like put in an announcement that you're looking for a
Yeah.
bassist?
Yeah, we had
Publicly?
a
Finally did like
few-
a couple weeks ago.
Poor
probably.
Craigslist.
we had some people hit us up, but it just wasn't working out.
How does tryouts work for you?
Man, if the chemistry's good,
Their influences kind of matter
Influences really matter.
because
Right.
what we play is kind of very specific.
It's very
Right.
niche.
Like,
So
yeah.
going back to that, if
I
you're
know
a
it's
bass,
really fast paced.
if you're a bassist or a drummer, we're looking for people that our band is for fans of like Seisha, Page 99, I Wrote Haikus, Shin For Your Health, blah blah blah, just more screamo bands. Yeah, but I'm sorry, what was the question?
Tryouts. How does
Tryouts, okay,
work?
yeah. So for fans of did that, yeah, chemistry goes good, influences matter.
The technical skills.
technical
They don't have to
skills.
be like amazing,
But,
like,
like-
you know, keep up. You know,
You don't know what
Yeah.
they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can keep on beat.
Yeah, if we could jam it out, like, you know, we can jam some cool stuff, that's tight.
So if anybody's looking to be in a band, hit up No Worries,
On Instagram.
drummer or bassist or even both.
At No Worries XV.
Lames abstain.
So do you have any upcoming shows?
Not right now, but we were thinking of like potentially doing an all screamo show in January. We kind of talked about it.
No.
Yeah, and like
That's my birthday month.
yeah,
Nice.
that's what's up. Hell yeah.
It's in.
What were you gonna say?
Where would you want to host
I'm
it?
sorry.
I don't know.
hella interrupting you.
Is that the issue right now? Trying to find a venue.
Yeah, we've been doing shows at our friend Charlie's house for a while, but people broke his window and
Yeah,
Oh,
shouts
no.
out to
Twice.
twice.
and put a hole in
Shouts
his
out
wall.
to all you
Everybody-
beautiful people out there.
Everybody that left
That's
right
not-
after the window broke.
That's not good.
Yeah, shouts out to the people that left after the window broke.
Yeah,
You could do
it's-
the damage, but you can't stay for the aftermath.
Yeah, it's house shows are kind of, there's pros and cons.
Yeah,
The
and
cons with house shows is like you bring your own equipment, you're kind of risking.
Yeah.
Doing it all
Yeah,
yourself.
And it's
You're
there's
kinda
also a
risking
risk
that.
for the people hosting it too,
Oh,
because you don't
definitely.
know who the hell's up inside your house.
No,
like,
that's true.
there was this one time we had a house show at that spot, and it caught some dude lurking in my homie's kitchen, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing, man?"
Yeah.
Like,
eating in their
Yeah,
fridge.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what are you doing in
dude.
my
Okay,
fridge?
you know
Like-
that scene in Mean Girls when she's throwing the party and she's like hiding all the vases and
Yeah.
stuff?
yeah,
That is like the
it's
truest.
key, man.
That's,
It's key.
That happens when you have a show at your house. You gotta put the vases away.
But we don't
All
have we
screamo
don't-
show.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do you have any potential bands in mind?
Yeah, we do. I don't want to talk about it until things are further cemented, but it's hopefully we're trying to do it January, February, and then we'll start asking. But we need to figure out the situation of play first. I don't know if we're gonna be on it or not. Just
Just like to play it.
okay, there you go.
Maybe by then you'll be a fool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
hopefully.
it'll be-
I know we're supposed to be jamming with somebody tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes.
Nice. In January, I'm hoping I'm trying to put on like a small city by city tour soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the way to
For
do it, man.
for my band, I'm not too sure if we're ready for a tour, so that's why I'm trying to schedule maybe like a 5-city close to the
Yeah.
tour,
Do it.
and either a cool venue or a backyard.
Yeah. Anything
A
but
backyard
big.
tour would be great, but I'm for sure gonna be start working on
If
that
you can
in
get
January.
a PA, I got a backyard.
yes. There you
Yeah.
go.
It's big.
That's what's up.
But for that, I was thinking maybe Stockton, Tracy, Modesto, San Jose, and Sac.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man.
Yeah, that sounds
Fuck
great.
I mean,
To just go on the road
Because-
and to go on the road
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
not
that's
come
what
home,
we're
you know.
trying to do too. But again, it just goes back to the whole we want to be full before booking all these tours and stuff.
No, that's true. So you just play local shows mainly.
Yeah,
And out of town.
We played a lot of. We played Merced. At my.
Well, how was
uncle's house.
Merced?
Merced was. It was kind of like super last minute, and there was not that many people there, but it was probably my most favorite show that
I
we ever
played
did.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Everybody
With,
was feeling it. It was
Depth.
inside a
I
garage,
was finding out
and
stuff about this band.
But-
Play with
they
it.
you
put
know-
like Christmas lights everywhere. and-
Nice. What's cool about being
Everybody
like
was loving
a
it.
2 or 3 piece band is when you have last minute shows.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Oh,
just
dude.
easy to just
Right.
pack up your car
Yeah.
and go, you know?
That's what's kind of
He
like
hit me up like the week of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to go to Merced on Saturday. I'm like
that.
Let's do it.
That's what's kind of like gets me from like not wanting to add more people because it's
Yeah.
just that convenience. But then it's like the reality.
Yeah.
The reality.
Yeah, but I know with both my bands I have to like book shows maybe like a month in advance because we all have jobs and
Yeah, it happens,
Feel
man.
that.
and like my drummer plays for like 3-4 different churches.
So is this like your job? This is where you work, basically?
Yeah, basically.
That's a cool
Is
gig.
this is a nonprofit, so
Okay.
hopefully I will use this as a step stool to try to get into a bigger
Okay.
radio station, so I
Yeah.
can make a living. Put food on my table, feed my baby,
Yeah.
and all of that stuff.
That's
But
not bad.
you guys have jobs outside of playing
Yeah,
music?
I work at like a warehouse job. And
Yes.
stuff.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm about to go there like in an hour or two.
Nice.
I gotta work
Yeah.
This
tonight.
fool's a trooper.
So do you have a job too?
Yeah.
Do you guys go to school too? Or
Yes.
just-
I was going like this time last year.
Nice.
but
So
I'm not
did you
going
go to Delta?
No, I go out of town for school.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you juggle school, work, and band,
Yeah.
and you juggle
Just work.
work and band.
In a couple different bands.
Man, that's as hard.
Yeah. Like,
How do you guys juggle that?
Well, right now I'm like off semester, so
Okay.
I've tried to just been putting in as much work with my with No Worries as possible. Like we have new shirt design coming in. We just put in the order for that. I don't know if we're gonna start taking pre-orders. We might just hold off and wait till the recording comes out. That way we could do like a bundle with it. Have something other than just like just recordings for a release show or something and whatnot. But how do we juggle it?
Just really good
Day-
scheduling on my part. Like there have been
day
times
by
where I
day.
jammed with like all 3 of my bands in the same day, and like I wake up early, bust out a couple hours, for each band, and
Yeah.
by the end of the day I'm tired. But I got everything done in one day. So then
No,
like, the
that's
rest of
true,
the
you
week,
know.
like
Ah, man, I feel so bad hitting you up too,
okay, I don't
because
mind
it's
too.
like I know you just worked a fucking
What other two
graveyard.
bands are you in?
huh?
What other two bands are you in?
I'm in Knee Deep from here, from Stockton.
Knee Deep.
Hey,
We need to get them on. We definitely need to get them on.
All right. We will.
And I'm in another band that we're from like different. We got people in Oakland that we're called Between Pacific Coast.
BPC.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. That's you guys. Yeah.
And then I'm in Cheap Shoes. so-
Hey.
I know Richard.
So yeah, we had him on
Yeah.
I was watching that
season
before it came
2.
out.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love cheap shoes.
Thanks, man.
We were actually thinking
You should
about
love No Worries too.
I will.
For sure.
I promise.
for
Just wait.
because we're about to be on FM very soon, so we have to pick 3 of our strongest videos and just
Okay.
send it over and
That
like
Cough It Up video was doing pretty good. Huh?
that was
Right?
Yeah.
See-
So
Noticed
here,
Yep,
settle
yeah.
a bet for us.
Okay.
What do you think we should consider as far as the criteria for what's considered a strong video?
Probably views, honestly.
Views?
Views matter, especially when I don't know. I just feel like views matter for the
But-
most part.
Yeah,
we
content
are
too.
we are
Content.
That's
too.
what I'm.
We-
that's
we-
why-
If it's chill.
content is important because we are a half music show too. So Cheap Shoes has a lot of views, but it's only Richard and
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
that's true.
right? But there's other videos that have kind of less views, but it's a full band playing.
Okay.
So
Right.
it's like we're also half a music
Like we
show
had
too.
6 years today, and
Okay.
all of them were in here
Mhm.
singing and playing.
Nice.
You know, so it was like a pack.
And they got
Cool.
they got like about 250, 260 views, but
Nice.
um,
Dang.
what was it?
Kato.
Kato, they got about like 350 views. I wanted. What did I want? What was that episode?
I hope
I
we
wanna
get
rock.
like 5 views.
You do wanna
that way
rock.
that way we represent like how scrams this could
Dude.
be. Like,
He
hey,
was-
show up to my scram show. It's just me and like 3 other people screaming in my basement. We could play with the lights off.
Alejo was actually my first ever episode, my pilot. He's sitting on what 600 views almost.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Nice.
And then after that, I was like, chemistry. You got to be my co-host now.
Hell yeah, man. That's how it ends. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So
That's how it
for the
goes,
ones
man.
who are now tuning in, this is the artist Hour and the voice of San Joaquin, and we are sitting down with No Worries. So your music, is it singles? Do you plan on releasing EP coming up? Do you have maybe an album?
I feel like in this new streaming game, like the numbers kind of matter in terms of stream. Like obviously people could listen to it or they want to listen to it as many times, but like in terms of like the business side of things, like more streams matter. So like people have short attention spans. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not to call anyone stupid.
No, but you know, it's
But
just
get
the
it together.
It's the way.
Yeah.
So less is more in a sense.
There you go.
Yeah, less
Yeah,
is
no,
more.
I
It's
know,
like
I know
it's
what you're
like,
talking
yeah,
about.
like we could put out like a 12 like song album,
Y'all
but are
can-
people gonna
Like,
listen to it?
yeah.
Y'all could watch Endgame for
Yeah,
3 hours,
yeah,
but you
yeah,
can't
and,
listen to a
like-
20-minute EP.
Yeah, for sure. And like in this generation,
Yeah.
most people won't sit down and listen to like a 12 track,
Yeah,
maybe
like-
LP.
Yeah.
It's different now.
And
Like,
but they'll like play on repeat singles.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
or on repeat like a split. You know,
Yeah.
two tracks from each band's or a promo cassette. Side A, 1 song. Side B, 2 song. So going back to your question, what we're gonna do with that? We might either release a promo cassette with 1 or 2 songs
That's
that
what I want.
because we are planning on recording. We do have songs to record, and we've been writing new material and stuff like that too. So we might do 2 songs and then a 4-track EP, and then maybe a LP, or we might just go to another promo. 2-track promo, see how it goes. But for sure, 2 tracks, EP, and it actually reminds me, we might be having a split coming up with
Nice.
some of the homies from Merced. We're in the talks of that, so hopefully that goes
Cool.
through.
Cool.
And yeah, there's some things to look forward to.
So you guys are staying
Nice.
busy.
yes.
Trying, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, figure what, we're not 18 anymore. I mean, we could really go out and do stuff.
How old are you guys now?
I'm 23.
Yeah, 23.
Oh, you
No.
just turned 23 like this week.
Nice. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that.
Thanks, man.
I usually don't pay attention to Facebook
it's-
birthdays
It's
anymore.
good, dude. I
I'm
feel
betting
you
on
that.
Facebook, man.
Facebook is
Yeah.
In some ways, it's a great platform
I
for
heard it's
like
dying.
events.
I say that while
You
I'm on
can't
like, an
escape
Yeah.
the
Actually,
it's
you're
on the
on
way
you're
out.
on live Facebook too.
Zuck. The
so,
Zuck knows all.
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. You guys just stay busy. What are you studying in school? What were you studying?
I gotta keep that on the.
Dun-dun-dun.
I don't know because it's in the medical field,
Okay, there you
and
go.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I just don't
Jump
feel
into
comfortable.
it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Just
It's
just
We can
medical
respect
shit.
that. We can respect
Sorry,
that.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be
No,
weird.
no,
sorry.
no worries.
No, no.
Hey, no worries.
Yeah, no worries. So for merchandising, how does that come into play? Do you guys already have merch?
Yeah, we got shirts and that's
Yeah.
about it.
Which, yeah, they're just at our homie's house right now, and he's always
Do
always
you hit
working.
somebody
man.
up to do that, or
Yeah,
do you
we-
take the time and
we go
do
out
the
to the
labor
bay.
yourself?
Yeah,
We've been going out to the Bay to go out and because people have pretty good deals out there.
yeah, and they do
Oh.
quality screen printing too.
Real
So
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let me get
so
some
far-
contact info.
yeah, no, for sure, dude. Whatchamacallit, I like I said, I just made a shirt. We just made a shirt design, and we're getting that printed. So I don't know how long that'll take, but we'll have those coming.
Nice.
But it's so like satisfying to like have this shirt in your hand. I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, for
like,
sure.
we created this.
Yeah.
Dude, I made one shirt
He
and
did.
I didn't want to give it
At
away.
my show.
I
At my
didn't
show.
wanna give it
At
away.
my show.
Yeah. It was for a raffle that we're doing. We're doing the last Tower Up show for the station, and we had a raffle of a bunch of merch that the bands that came in through the
Yeah.
first and second season had left at the studio for us.
Tight.
And so I made one to raffle away, and then when I saw it like hanging on display, I was like, I kind of want to keep
Did
it.
you get so much satisfaction in it?
Yeah, it looked awesome. That's what I'm saying. Like it was so satisfying
Makes
to see
some
your
more.
brand.
Yeah.
You know
your
what I
name
mean?
Yeah,
on
exactly.
that
'Cause
shirt.
That's what it is. I mean, we were having that conversation earlier. I mean, all this is just musical entrepreneurship. You know, you have this product, your brand, your band.
That's
you
a
know.
dirty word.
It's a dirty, filthy foul. We don't use that language.
But you know, I feel like it's things that aren't talked about, and I feel like once you start looking at it like that, you can start plotting moves and how you want to go about releasing your music. You know,
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
instead of just like, hey, we have all these songs, listen to it. You know, because you gotta grab attention.
Presentation is key.
There
No,
you
that's
go.
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
With food, with this,
Anything, yeah, with any kind of art in general, like the final
Yeah.
product matters
Dude.
a lot. You know,
Yeah.
like,
And what was
people don't care about what went into it.
You gotta
know?
Gordon
They don't care
Ramsay
if we,
this.
If we like sweat and blood and tears went into it, they care about what they see. At the
Yeah.
end,
How am I
you know?
gonna
Like,
look
you
in
know?
their shirt?
yeah,
Yeah.
basically. And like 2019 going into 2020, there's a lot of entrepreneurs
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
a lot
for
of
sure.
entrepreneurship going into just art in general, and
Which is cool.
Yeah.
it is definitely because
it.
there's so many new pioneers coming.
I can only imagine what's gonna be like the next big brand or whatever.
Yeah.
5-10 years from now.
I feel like 2020 and Stockton's gonna be a good year
Yeah.
for the music community because
Oh,
not only
see,
was
man.
there a lot of rising bands coming up this year.
Oh yeah. No. Oh, no.
No, that's good. With that and like, I'm for sure there's gonna be a new music venue coming out
Oh, definitely.
2020.
They always do, you know. They
You
come
know,
and go.
that's true.
This one will be here to stay. I already-
Yeah. Yeah. Rip Vox Pop.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Vox Pop.
R.I.P.
Yeah. R.I.P. Vox Pop. R.I.P. the bus stop. R.I.P. Blackwater. R.I.P.
Plea for
Please.
Blackwater's still there though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. They do
Yeah,
stuff, but
yeah.
they're a little
I
bit
know
more-
they don't.
They're super strict.
No, for sure. I
They
know
only
because like
cater to what they want to hear.
yeah.
R.I.P. to the burning bush for a minute too.
Yeah. Even Impresso right there, they were doing shows. I don't think
Empire.
Empire was doing
Yeah,
shows.
and
on
then-
Dynamax
yeah,
for,
then
like,
they
a little bit. They
closed.
closed and stuff.
I did a couple. Before I got into the music scene, I kind of got into the spoken word
Cool.
poetry scene.
Nice.
And so I was. Yeah, they used to host a lot of events there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there for a while too. They were doing a lot
Oh, yeah.
of those downtown for a minute.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what they were called. My homie Spill. Shout out Spill.
China
Damn,
Brew. China
yeah,
Brew's
it's
still.
still
China Brews. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. China Brew's still there.
Yeah. I know they
We
mostly
played
do
there.
like.
Yeah, we played there.
There's
Channel Brew's cool.
there's so many venues you can play in this city that it gets to a point to where, okay, maybe it's time to start venturing out of town.
Oh
and
yeah, of course.
You can
know.
only play so many places.
Yeah.
So many times.
I mean, that's the goal. Play out of town, get new people to like your stuff.
Have you
Just
thought about
spread the gospel.
maybe playing festivals, fairs?
Yeah, I'm down. We technically
Yeah.
played that pop punk versus hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was
that's
a
the
that was
fest.
a 2-day one.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
two-day
Fest.
That one was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, I
We
showed
did-
up
we did a good job.
showed up for the first one.
Yeah, it's chill. Yeah, fest. We're down with
Not
fest.
for anything.
Hit us up. We're
They
down to
got
play out of
electricity,
town. Hit
that's
us
all
up.
we need.
I know.
You got a generator? Let's play under a bridge, fool. I do
think,
not care.
I can't remember if it is.
Thanks, man.
That Bit Crusher. I don't know if
Okay.
it's them that puts on the family vacation.
Oh, I've been meaning
Oh,
to get
yeah.
that up. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go next year.
Yeah, that's a good one because that's
Did
like
you go?
Yeah,
No, I
yeah.
haven't gone, but I mean from everything I've
That
seen,
would be
it's like
fun.
cool.
That
it's
is, yeah.
camping
It's like by a river and everything.
and it's all like, it's not like huge
get
bands.
weird.
They're all like for the most part like
Yeah.
the bigger local bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
I'm
Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. I saw some footage of this year's, and I knew about it last year, and it's definitely be cool to hop on that.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Something like that.
What else? There's in Sacramento. There's
Calling.
was it Music at the Park? That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool too. But like,
So
man,
Dance Gavin Dance there.
there you go. There's so many bands that apply and you get a submit.
Speaking of Sacramento, shouts out to El Crusty Cristo for always showing Stockton love,
Yeah.
and we would love to play
They're like
at.
booking agents.
We would love to play with El Crusty Cristo.
There you go.
And
Hook
in
us up,
Sacramento.
Oh, there's also a Happy F booking.
Isaiah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's us.
Hey.
We're
Yeah,
2/4.
we're half.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah.
you know, I got two
Dude, that's
bands,
so
and Alejo
funny.
got a band.
Yeah.
There's so many
Can you make
people that
something
have
up?
like like a page or something like Indie Stock. Is it Indie Stockton?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Yeah.
the singer
Yeah.
for
Indie Stockton.
MMORPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
they
was
were on
like,
our
dude,
show,
that's
too.
you? He's like, yeah, that's me. I
Small
was like,
world,
I had
man.
no idea that was you, bro.
No,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
It's cool.
Like
I
I
wanna
said,
start
in
a-
this
Just
in
a
this
profile.
generation,
Dude,
there's like a
dude.
lot of entrepreneurship. I got GSP Media Productions
There you
that,
go.
that I run the Artist Hour under,
Oh,
and,
snap.
and I do a lot of booking with shows. Like I picked up the Tower Up show.
Shouts
That's
out to
coming
Zach
up in,
Davis,
like-
Sleep Where I Fall. I'm telling you,
Yee.
2005, 2006, but that still was dope.
He's been in the game for a while.
That's what's up.
I'm old. My tooth fell today. Half of my tooth fell today.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I like felt
Gnarly.
like it bothered, and then I like picked up my tooth, and half of it just pulverized.
No,
Oh
it's like
my
a
God.
bad
I turned it into a
dream.
teaching moment, and I showed my
Hey,
kids, and I was
Atuna.
like, "This is why you gotta brush your teeth,"
Yeah.
because that's my tooth on my finger. You're saying.
I just want to shout out to Autaluna who's watching. Do you guys know who Autaluna
Yeah, I've
is?
seen them a handful of
You
times.
did?
Yeah, years ago. It's
They're
been
coming up,
like-
aren't they?
And
Yes.
Still, I don't know.
They've been relevant for a while. Shout out to Howard. Shout out to David. Shout
What
out
is
to
relevance?
Right.
Yeah,
Are we
right.
relevant?
Yeah.
Shouts out to No Worries.
Shouts out-
Let's get more
Yeah.
of that going
The
on.
most relevant.
So
Shouts
No
out to
Worries.
No Worries.
I do book a lot of shows too.
Yeah, book us on a show, man.
For sure.
We'll fucking get that
We're ready.
going.
We're
So
down.
tower,
We live
I'm
like
gonna
that.
be doing the third tower up next month. So
Okay.
I'm scheduling the first tower up was last week or last month. Then the second one is gonna be at Blackwater.
Mhm.
Was gonna be at Flower Shop, but
Shout out to
Nah.
Knockdown.
Yeah, let's.
oh yes, I got Knockdown's gonna be headlining.
Oh, I've seen. I think we booked their first show maybe one time.
I saw them
at
the first
Like
time.
years
Sorry.
ago.
Yeah.
Then they've
I saw them at the house show.
skyrocketed, dude.
On you remember that venue, the house show? It was like a
Yes,
little garage?
yes, yes.
I saw them
yes.
there for the first time with Till I Fall, I think.
Nice.
And somebody else.
I saw 6 Years
Saturday.
Today for the first time at the house show with Till I Fall was playing too.
Dude, were we at that same show? Was it Saturday too?
It was.
Yeah, we
That's
were at that
crazy.
same
There you
show.
Before I didn't know you then.
I didn't know you.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
That is.
You're literally nobody to me.
Yeah. So yeah,
good.
for sure. I'm always booking shows. Lately I've been booking shows a lot in the Bay Area and SAC.
Nice.
Yeah, Cupertino and then Concord, a lot in SAC. Got some Holy Diver in the Boardwalk
Oh
and
yeah, I've never been there, but I've seen like tons of videos and
they're
tons of big
pretty
bands play
pretty
there.
pretty cool venue.
Converge plays there.
Cause every time I book a show with either one of my bands,
Tight,
Book
man.
you.
If you're down to book us, we could come
Yeah.
experience all
Yeah.
that magic.
the booking agency is always asking me,
Do it.
"Do you guys have another
Love to
band?"
play
And
out
I'm
of town.
Like, you know,
If you book
Even
No
as a
Worries, I wanna
two-piece. Yeah, there you go, dude.
I want to open.
the Holy Diver would be a great spot for you guys in the Boardwalk
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Those
Holy
two
Diver for
venues,
sure.
I'm ready.
yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I always hear good things about the Boardwalk, but then I've also heard, I don't know, I just hear personal stories, and it's like,
It
that
determines
goes
on,
with everything. You gotta have your
yeah.
own experience.
It determines on what you're playing and who you're
Yeah.
playing
I
with.
heard rap
course.
shows there get crazy.
They do.
The rap shows there.
I'm trying to get Ace of Spades. That's one of that's
I haven't been there in years.
in the Warfield. Those two spots.
Warfield?
is
Trying to
what
get
I
the
want.
Warfield?
I don't think I've
Yes.
ever been there.
In
I-
Frisco?
Warfield's cool.
Yes.
That
You're
place
trying
is
to book the
legendary.
Warfield.
I
want
saw
the
Rancid play
eventually-
there.
Hey,
Yeah,
you can do it.
but it's Rancid. You're trying to book the Warfield, where I saw Taking Back Sunday.
Yes. Eventually.
Good luck.
Hey.
You know Ice-T played there, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Slayer
Look,
played there.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get us, and I'm gonna get No Worries.
Argentinian
Let's do it.
super
You're
mega
there.
rock star
Just trying to get my
Fito Páez
sandwich.
played there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice, yes.
But you're trying to book
Eventually.
it.
Eventually.
Good luck.
Screw.
I know.
I'm
I
rooting
know.
for you.
Thank you.
And I don't mean that.
Thank
I know
you.
that sounds like
I know,
facetious.
it's good.
I mean that. If you get
But-
the Warfield,
But
If you get the Warfield, get No Worries on there.
I'll haul stuff, dude. I'll just.
But first is the Ace of Spades, and I know
If
the
you get the Ace of
you need
Spades,
to-
I'll
get No
haul
Worries on there.
You need to at least pre-order.
You need to at least get No
100
Worries on there.
tickets. That's
Yeah,
like there's
that's true.
requirements for it, and so
100 tickets, easy. We'll sell that in a day.
Do we
No
know 100
worries.
people? I feel like I know 100 people, maybe.
Hey,
We have the internet.
Hey,
100
I know
people.
you now. Here's the ticket.
100 people watching this. No Worries coming at you with a ticket. Just go.
Just go.
Just go.
Just go.
It'll be
Do check out No
fun.
Worries on Spotify though.
We are not on Spotify.
Oh no? Where did
No,
I
man.
mishear you? I'm so sorry.
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. I'm
No
sorry. I
Worries.
mixed them up.
No X Worries.
Yeah, yeah.
CA dot bandcamp.
Alejo's on
.com.
Spotify.
I'm a terrible journalist.
And he's on
That's what I am.
iTunes.
That's cool. But we're on Bandcamp.
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 Eventually.
Too, honestly.
Are you?
SoundCloud is
Yeah, you're
popping.
trying to get on
The
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud's a cool.
SoundCloud.
I heard that
Yeah.
the SoundCloud, they make their artists pay after a certain amount of uploads.
Oh yeah. that's
Yeah.
true. I think that's kind of a new thing.
And
too.
then like,
But
you
I mean,
you have to
investing in
pay
yourself,
if you
right?
want like the premium artist
okay.
experience, where they tell you like what the last person that listened to your track ate.
No.
I
You
think
know?
make it affordable too. It's not like super expensive.
There's only one way to find out. Yeah, you might hear No Worries on Spotify or Bandcamp or
See,
SoundCloud.
It's easy. It's easy.
I don't use
There you go.
SoundCloud. SoundCloud is the last thing to come to mind. That's just me
That's not
personally.
legit.
It
I like
is legit.
SoundCloud.
You guys
So-
remember Pure Volume?
Pure Volume.
R.I.P.
I'm
Pure
too young
Volume.
for that. I remember Reverb Nation.
Oh,
Pure
yeah.
Volume was the
MySpace.
original like SoundCloud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like the thing that you would have like on your MySpace page when you wanted?
You
the
could embed
playlist?
your
Yeah,
tracks
yeah.
onto your
That's tight.
MySpace.
That's
MySpace was
Good.
peak
Yes, you
internet
could.
days, man.
So you guys have any social medias? What's
Yeah.
your Instagram? Plug that in.
Our Instagram at no worries xv.
Your Facebook?
No worries.
Exactly, I think.
No, I think it's just no worries.
Your Bandcamp?
No.
For like the third time, no xworries ca.bandcamp.com.
There you go.
There we go.
There you
Oh,
go. So you guys have a YouTube channel?
No, we don't yet.
That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, we should, huh?
Upload the whole like little EP.
Get some
Yep.
videos from Phil.
There you go.
Wow.
So now what about contact
Oh,
information? Email, phone number?
Just you can always just DM us personally.
Yeah, you could DM us personally if you know our personal accounts. You could message us on our Instagram account.
We're actually like pretty active on it.
Yeah.
Reply pretty quickly.
I believe our Gmail is noxworriesca@gmail.com
There
or
you go.
noworriesca@gmail.com. Yeah, just
Not
hit
like
us.
No underscore.
No,
underscore,
no,
like
for
111.
sure.
Yeah, but just
Yeah.
just make it easy for everybody and just hit us up on Instagram whether you want to
Usually-
book us or ask any questions.
Usually I use
or-
email for like getting, talking to like booking agencies.
Yeah,
and
it's,
Yeah.
it's more legit.
Yeah, and when people hit me up for flyers, like they send it through Gmail.
Oh, to, like,
The
so you want
email
the
because
quality?
better
Yeah,
quality.
way better
If you send it
quality.
through Messenger, the quality is
And
And
Drops.
DM through Instagram, dude.
dude,
Just send that to my Gmail,
Yeah.
man.
Because then you got to go through like 3 other apps just to get this one.
Man, I
photo.
know for sure. Just Gmail is just there. So do you guys have like, how often do you guys go on the like play shows? Do you guys have somebody who helps you, like?
like put on a show.
Yeah.
Just us.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? Are you talking about half, or are you talking about like when
Like-
we go out to book our shows?
Yeah. Do you guys?
Oh yeah. Sometimes people ask us, and sometimes we ask to get on specific
Yeah.
shows. If when you first start out as a band, you gotta ask a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
yeah, no,
sure.
I
You don't know
understand.
who you are and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're
I
very
mean, I feel like
DIY
you don't
then.
ever stop asking. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
No matter how
it's
big you shouldn't
if
stop
somebody
asking.
really asks you, like if somebody's asked us, then we're really grateful, and it stands out. But for the most
I love
part,
being asked. I'm
yeah.
like, "Thought of
Yeah.
us?"
yeah,
So
we're
nice.
straight DIY.
I like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that in Stockton.
Yeah, well, hey man, that's what's been around. That's the attitude of the place. That's how it should be, keeping DIY alive in California.
That's true.
It's more than just an aesthetic. And screw you if you think it's an aesthetic.
Nah, that's true. So, would you have any future projects coming up?
Just what we eventually record on. I think we'll probably record before the year ends.
How many songs have you?
Probably, how many songs? What?
How many songs have you been working on?
To record?
Yeah.
We probably have.
We have songs ready.
We have songs that are
But-
pretty ready to go.
As we said earlier, as I said earlier, we're also writing these things too.
That's true.
Because we're super like nitpicky.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we'll write something that's like really good, but then the next day we write something that's way better.
Yeah.
No, that's
Like,
totally
you know.
fine.
Yeah,
That's-
and like
that's the cool thing about being an artist.
right, and having full control over
Yeah.
your artwork, and it's like with that, it allows for the freedom for development, because like all this stuff that we have written and are currently playing doesn't sound anything like what we have on our demo. It's like I like to think of it as a completely different band.
Yeah, no way. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be
Yeah.
different. It's gonna
Yeah.
be cool.
So since you're the vocalist,
Yeah.
you want to ask this? Do you want me to take it?
Oh, you can do it.
He takes it all the time.
We have a specific question
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
come
baby.
up a lot.
How did you find your voice to scream?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a
Damn.
Did you- Scream at your mom when you were little and realize, dude, I can do this for a living.
Damn. No, nothing like that. I love my mother. How did I start? How did that come out? How did I start? Because I know it was for when I was in knee deep.
Yeah, he was in knee deep actually.
'Cause
originally he was doing vocals, and
But how
I
did
feel
that
like you
start?
got really not indulged, but you got really invested into doing vocals, and he's been good at vocals for a long time.
I don't know. At some point, they were like, "Yo, just do this," and then Sam just played guitar.
Because like,
It
for
just-
example,
how did I practice?
right,
What
like
do you
singing,
mean?
for example, you're like, you're like, I don't know, I grew up singing to the radio,
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I mean? And then you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that sounds good, that sounds bad, you know, like
Okay.
you start forming yourself as
Okay.
a singer, as a screamer. I'm curious how you find that. How you find that voice.
Well, I went
Yeah.
on to like, so I started playing. My journey. I started playing with this band, blah blah blah. Wanted to sound better, so I went on YouTube and whatnot,
Uh-huh.
and would just look up, hey, how to scream, dirt, 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 and there'd be a lot of videos, people talking about diaphragm, and so I just learned how to control your breathing, diaphragm, and then just letting it out without having to use a lot of strain on your throat, because you could, you might really
Yeah.
mess yourself up, and just trial and error, man.
You need to practice. That's something that you need to practice.
Yeah,
You have to practice loudly.
yeah. So shouts out to my mother for she heard some nasty things. But a lot
Yelling in
of
your bedroom, your
yeah,
mother together, like-
singing to like songs or yelling to songs and trying to imitate how they sound.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like imitation it goes
Yeah.
along.
Trying new
Yeah.
things in the shower.
Yeah.
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 Because
Driving
everything
to
sounds good in the
work.
shower.
Yeah. So it's like you find a vocalist that you kind of
Right.
like, and it's not really you're copying them. It's
Yeah,
more
like, I'm-
you're trying to use that.
Yeah, you're
to
trying
find
to
your own voice.
How do I get not sound for sound how they sound like, but how do I make my voice get that high? How do I make my voice sound that raspy?
Right.
And I'm still in the process of doing that even to this day, and I've been doing this for about it's 2019 for about 20, Jesus Christ, like 6 years. So yeah, right, yeah, really think about it. So I've been doing this for like 6 years, and it, even then with No Worries, I'm like, oh, it doesn't sound right if I do my vocals like that. So I'm still trying to figure out the pitches and how long do I want.
And that's part of the reason why I didn't really want to do
Yeah.
backup vocals, because I know that's a whole process to find your voice.
Yeah.
You know? And I wanted to invest more time into drumming. You know?
I mean,
When did you
you're
start
always
drumming?
you're always still finding it, because I mean, obviously,
Right.
you're still your voice is always changing.
Oh yeah,
Like,
exactly.
So you're
5
gonna.
years ago.
5?
Maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, something like that. When
What-
I started drumming, I don't know.
What got you into drumming?
I would always be at my homie's house, and he had a drum set, and I
Shouts
just
out Chris.
yeah, shout out Chris. He would let me play his drums at like 9 in the morning.
Nice.
32.
I was in high school, and I didn't have a drum set for years, and I would be super annoying, and I would have 2 pencils, and I would just tap on my desk. But that
Same.
helped a lot. Like
Yeah.
surprisingly, like I would learn because I know where everything goes. So I would like learn a Nirvana song because Nirvana's easy.
Right.
So and I would be in class tapping away, and everybody hated me for it. It would be like dead quiet. It'd be dead quiet, just like that, and then I'll hear. It would be like during a test, like I couldn't stop myself. And then I eventually got my own drum set. at one
That's
point,
cool.
yeah.
Nice.
For anybody tuning in, you are listening to TVOSJ, the voice of San Joaquin and Stockton. This is the Artist Hour. Tonight with us, we have No Worries.
Shout out to TFH_NANDO who says drums
Damn.
at 9. Drums at 9
Check him out on
a.m. No
BandCloud.
other way to do it, bro.
No,
Yeah, drums at 9 a.m.
Hell yeah.
So, have you thought about picking up another instrument? Maybe.
I play guitar and NED.
Okay.
And I play bass and BPC.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so I-
so 3 different.
He's the
instruments.
talented one.
3 different instruments and 3 different bands. Then.
There was one show earlier this year, actually my birthday show. I got to play with all 3 bands in the one day, and I was super tired, but it
Yeah.
was so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
And,
sure.
we weren't even supposed to play that.
Yeah, we weren't. But we just did it last minute.
I think when we had Cough It Up, it was Seth that would say, like, if like Cough It Up had to
Oh,
play with
yeah.
Malaska or something, he'd be like,
Dude.
nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's in 3 bands too.
Yeah, I know.
Because when Seth plays live, he like puts his all. in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
it. Whatever he's feeling. like,
Yeah,
I feel
dude,
it from
Seth,
across
you
the
make
room.
people feel, man.
You do,
You
man.
be pulling on heartstrings,
Shout
dog.
out Seth.
Shout out to Malaska.
Yeah, dude, Alaska,
Mexican
cough
from
it up.
Alaska, shout out.
Sure. So I wanted to go over a couple shows before we start to
Yeah,
end
do
the
your
show.
thing,
But
man.
Lodi Rockvember Fest is gonna be this weekend, and it's November 9th and 10th. Yes, Dirty Pillows. So this is the third annual one, and the whole point of Lodi Rockvember Fest is to bring awareness and fundraise for our vets. That's why it's on Veterans Day weekend.
okay.
Hell yeah.
And this year it's gonna be
Support the vets, they've been
40,
through a lot.
40 bands, 2 places, but 4 stages. So each place has an indoor and outdoor stage.
Nice.
So one's gonna be Idle Beer Works in Lodi, and the other one's gonna be 5 Windows in Lodi. And it's a pretty cool lineup. Like Dirty Pillows is pretty big. Shane Dwight's big. If you know,
What is big?
Right?
I'm sorry.
Big,
I'm
big.
sorry. I'm sorry.
There's like
I'm
state.
so sorry.
You got your
I'm
local
so
big.
sorry.
Your
Like, okay.
state big.
Like-
Dirty Pillows is local big. Shane Dwight is local big.
Oh, you're putting it out there. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Brand.
All right. We're doing it. All right.
But if we want to
Don't burn any
go,
bridges now.
if we want to go, people who've been on our show, Fortress United's been on the Artist Hour. Kayla Donuts has been on the Artist Hour. Worst Friends Forever has been on the Artist Hour. The Moss Burns. We were gonna get Dirty Pillows, but man, they dropped out. They had some
Are they
stuff
all
to
from
do.
here?
Didn't they like
I'm pretty sure
move?
Dirty Pillows,
Dirty
I think.
Pillows are from Lodi. They play. In
They play a
Lodi.
lot in Stockton too, so
Okay.
They're from around.
they are.
Hey,
thinking of a
welcome
different
back to
band.
the Odd
Thinking
Eights.
different
They left town and then they came back.
Oh.
So they're back in
Hey.
town now.
Hey,
Ex-ed heads.
I saw Dirty Pillows for the first time. I went to it was probably last year. I went to a hockey game at the Stockton Arena,
Oh, cool.
and they only played 2 songs, but man, they
Dude,
got to play in front of
played there?
everybody
Yeah,
there,
dude.
dude.
How did they score
sick
That was
I
so-
don't know.
I don't
dude.
know.
I'm
That
trying
was
to do
dope
that.
though.
They get awesome shows.
Yeah,
That's
during
cool.
uh,
That's tight.
during a hockey game was for Stockton Heat. But
How awesome is that,
That's
dude?
that
That
is
is-
R.I.P. Thunder.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to play while they're all like beating each other up.
Yeah,
dude.
there you go.
They're just like-
I remember one time there was like 4 fights within an hour, and I was like, "This is great."
That
Yeah.
sport is so wild to me.
I love
like,
it.
They
You guys ever
just
see
allow
Goon?
it. Like,
I know.
like there's rules and like that's part of the rules.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hockey is. I couldn't do it. Just getting socked every other night.
Oh,
I
yeah.
played
Yeah.
hockey one day.
That's why you
and I
wore
was
big
like,
pads.
I'm so good off this.
People are missing teeth and stuff,
Yeah.
and like I've seen like very like specific things where like the hockey puck hits people in the
Oh,
face,
yeah.
like, through the grill. Like.
For sure.
Oh my
So
God.
Lodi Rock Member Fest is gonna be this one. There you go. So the Rock Member Fest is gonna be 9th and 10th, Friday through Saturday. Saturday through Sunday, they're having like a free little promo that's on Friday. But music, food, beer, wine, arts and crafts, and
That's
most of
this
the
weekend? This
yeah
weekend?
most of the proceeds goes towards those vets. You know, and a lot of people don't understand that, even though like the vets did help us.
Cool.
Now it's our
You love
time
your
to help
animals
them.
on
You
your
know.
vets.
Oh yeah,
Shout out.
they've seen a
And
lot.
every
They deal with a
animal
lot of
ever.
I
PTSD.
apologize.
Yes, for sure, and that's gonna be fun, definitely fun. And then yeah, that's what I've been promoting for a while. Do you have any events like
Cool. I have a couple that I want to shout out for a couple of local bands. Running Amok is gonna be this Friday. Gonna be playing in the Garden at Idle Beer Works.
That's actually part
Uh,
of this.
is it?
It's
It's
the free sample. It's the
it says right here,
pre-show.
It's a pre-party.
Yes.
Sick. And then Knockdown is playing at Holy Diver on. Oh, that's December 14th. Never mind.
But
But
it's
yeah,
coming.
but
It's
also
coming.
go check it out. November 9th, we have Not So Secret shows with Silly Lung, Paper Space, Cuffed Up, and Ariana Brooke. That's in Patterson. We have State Faults with N Chaos and Morning Mountain.
Oh, dude,
at,
State Faults.
The Boardwalk.
And Chaos is dope too.
That's
I've
seen
and
them.
Morning Mountains is really, really good. I've seen them at Stevie's house too.
Where's that going on at?
That's at the Boardwalk on Sunday, November 17th.
Dude.
And then I'm gonna go to this one for sure because I love Alkaline Trio. I also love 6 Years Today. 6 Years
Dude.
Today is gonna be playing with Love for Fire. It's an Alkaline Trio cover, and Fonte.
I actually just saw
and
that earlier.
The Numinous also at the Boardwalk on November 15th. So check those out. I'll put those on my story on Instagram, and you can check those out. Oh, also tomorrow night. It's the Backyard Music Festival. There's going to be 12 local artists that's going to be here in Stockton, corner of 10th and E. We have the Odd Eights. You welcome back to town to them. Identify Us, Radiation, All Goes Well, Glass Eyes, Cubic, Gnarly Critter from Modesto,
Hey,
and
they were just
Willpower
watching
as
this.
well. And Lastly, we have on
Willpower.
November 16th, we have Killer Whale, Cough It Up, Willpower, Blue
Cough It
Willow,
Up.
What Eats Hydra, Lil
What Eats
Vamp,
Hydra?
and
Hey,
Riley
that's
Critter.
Eric's.
They're gonna be in Modesto at 1212 J Street, November 16th at 6 p.m. Again, my Instagram is Brightside Music. I'm gonna pull these up all on my stories, so check them out so you know where to go.
So with the Tower Up, that's going to be November 22nd. It was going to be November 29th at Flower Shop, but I relocated it to Blackwater November
Oh, it's going to be at
22nd.
Blackwater?
Yeah, it's going to be Blackwater November 22nd. So the Tower Up it's a benefit show to fundraise for the Voice of San Joaquin
Yeah.
Okay.
to get the tower up. So we're going to have a tower in Tracy, we're going to have a tower in Lodi. And it's going to be 89.5 FM. So
Mhm.
that's definitely going to change the game because now we can get local musicians and artists on FM. So No
Spread it in
Worries
the
will be
ether.
playing on FM.
It's gonna be tight.
Cough It Up will be playing on FM. All our friends and local artists will be on FM.
Yeet.
And that's what the whole show is. I book 4 bands and I kind of network with the artists are. So I'll bring in maybe 2 acts from season 1, 2, and 3. 4, and then I'll go and find a headliner. So for this one is Knockdown, and this is definitely going to be cool. Knockdown, Alta Luna, Running Amok, PS Look Down from Sacramento, and
Do it. Running Amok.
It's right there.
Talking about Tower Up?
It's right
Yes.
there.
Isn't Running Amok playing?
I can see it
Yes,
on the TV
Running
channel.
Amok,
It's your show.
Alta Luna, PS Look
You
Down.
can't go to the Warfield like this.
I know. Knockdown, and Nom the Giver.
Nom the Giver.
Nom the Giver.
man.
Oh,
There you
they
go.
follow us.
Nom the Giver's a band?
They're cool. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know.
I've checked them out.
No.
I
Nom,
haven't confused us.
Nom the Giver
You know
and
what?
PS Look
I
Down
thought
are
the
from
same
Sac.
thing.
Yeah,
There's
there's-
gotta be
something
something like
I
that.
know.
And that's going to be November 22nd, Blackwater. Doors open at 5, music starts at 6, ends at 11. I'm going to be raffling
Oh,
all
I forgot
these
one.
things off.
I forgot an
So,
important one.
so the raffle is we have local musicians and bands come on the artist hour, and they'll donate their merch, which
Oh,
goes into a
word.
raffle. So
Thanks
like,
a lot,
have you heard of
Charlie.
Accidentally Murdered?
Oh, yeah.
I got Accidentally
Sick.
Murdered booty shorts for anybody. I
I'll
got
wear that
I
shit.
got Grade Blues old 1 fish, 2 fish, blue fish, grave
Oh,
fish.
Tight.
Great fish.
Yep, shirt. I got more Accidentally Murdered. I got let's see. I got a bunch of stuff. I got
Fuck, man.
EPs.
I wish we had something with a shirt to give you,
I got
but
Fortress.
it's at our homie's house.
Yeah, next time for
Hey,
sure
man.
bring it. I
I
got
can get you like a knee deep shirt or something.
for sure. There you go. I got his EP. I got Cella Rosa's EP. I got Fortress United's EP. I got
Which
stickers.
works. My EP also works really well as a coaster.
There you go.
You
There
don't, you know,
There
you
you
can buy
go.
4 and
I
get
feel
yourself
you, dude.
you go.
set.
I got Accidentally Murdered's
That's a nice university.
yeah, dude,
Tight.
with the fried
with the
with
baby.
fried meat.
Yeah.
They're wild.
Yeah,
They
they
are,
are.
dude.
wild.
Have you guys seen their
They are.
Dude.
Yeah, they have
Dude,
like
R.I.P.
Seen the Accidentally Murdered band?
R.I.P. to Accidentally Murdered.
Oh yeah, they called it
they
quits.
called it
huh?
quits.
After
But-
like a decade or
but-
something.
But
They
some
were
of them
good, too.
joined, formed a new band called Mismal Piss. So
Oh.
they're
Yeah,
they're
I've
as
seen
heavy, not as
I've heard the
heavy, but
name.
they're pretty dope.
Yeah.
But at the end of the show, I'm gonna be raffling this off, and
yeah.
not all of it, cause I've
Yeah,
this is a collection.
That's a
if you got knee deep,
Off top.
yes, for sure. If you got any like No Worries merch
Yeah.
coming up,
Yeah,
just
you can bring it
donate
by.
that. And for sure, November 22nd. And do you have anything else you want to say to your fans, the people listening?
Aside from No Worries, since we are looking for a drummer and or a bassist, hit us up on Instagram or Facebook or personally. Aside from that,
I will drop that
we
link
also
in the description.
since we run half,
yeah.
we have a show coming up November 23rd at Danny's house. If you know the address, then you know what's about to go down. It's Sand Coffin. They're from Bakersfield, Street Person. They're from Reno, Dope Mess from Sacramento, and also a Sailor Moon themed band, a Moon Sailor. They're from
Hey.
Sacramento. They play completely
Nice.
in all dressed up in their sailor outfits. It's pretty
That's
tight.
cool.
That is
And
dope.
Knee Deep's playing as well.
Sailor Jupiter for life, yo.
It's
Yeah, there
all
you go.
good. There you go.
Knee
That was
Deep's
my
also
thing.
playing
Also Venus. That was
to
sick.
support locally. So come out to that November 23rd. Message us on a happy as F word booking on Instagram, or ask us directly for the address. And yeah, be on the lookout for anything that we release. And thank you so much for having us on here.
Thanks
For sure.
having
Thank
me.
you for coming to the Artist
Josh, I
Hour.
forgot to to do one announcement. I'm gonna be presenting myself playing the piano. It's on a different thing. It's gonna be at it's the piano recital for our piano studio at
For
school
Sac
in
State?
Sac State.
Yep.
So the Sac State Piano Studio is going to be presenting on Wednesday at 6 p.m. at Capistrano Hall. I'll also put that information up. So come check us out. There's going to be a lot of beautiful piano pieces, and I'll be playing as well. So come on and check it out.
One last shout out to
There you
Sticker
go.
Plug X. He did our business cards for the Artist Hour.
Nice.
He does a lot of screen printing, video design.
town?
Yes, Sticker
Nice.
Plug X. He does logos, designs, flyers. He's done both flyers for both the Tower Up shows.
So he does stuff like this, flyers like this?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes,
'cause-
he does a lot of flyers. He does vinyls. He does stickers. He does
cool.
everything.
I would
He
love
has
to
an
hit him up,
Instagram?
do some
For sure,
stuff like
Sticker
this.
Plug X.
'Cause this is really legit. Like, there's
Oh, yeah.
nice
Yeah.
cardstock.
It's a
paper,
legitimate
like,
promo.
Jup,
Like,
jup.
'cause when we do flyers, we like go to like office.
Yeah.
That's good, but
I would like to have something like this.
but
you
for
know, to
sure,
distribute.
Sticker Plug X. Shout out to Vince who does that. He has his own business, and thank you for just contributing to the Artist Hour. And stay tuned for next week. Next week we have. Man, I don't want to say it and be
Warfield,
wrong.
dude.
Nah. I'll put that in the description when I go look it up. But stay tuned for next week. It's going to be Thursday, 8 to 9 p.m. And I just started a second show on the Voice of Sound King called the Writer's Hour.
Cool.
Nice.
Like,
So
okay, cool.
it's mainly focusing on poetry and literature. So if you
Nice.
know anybody that is an artist
You
that
hear that, y'all?
does more into that,
Okay.
because I have a lot of people that's like, man, I want to be on the Artist Hour, but I'm not a musician or I can't sing.
Right.
I'm more of a writer, so hop on the Writer's Hour every second Sunday and last Sunday evening.
Nice.
Starting, and yeah, the first pilot will be this Sunday. So
That's what's up.
thank you. What do you call it? I'm doing it with Doug Vigil from the Vigil Show, and
Shout out to Doug.
yeah, shout out to Doug. He has a show here called the Vigil Show.
And eminence at the TVOSJ
Yes.
family.
And-
He's a staple here.
In the Vigil Show, he works a lot with the deaf. Yeah, and so
Yeah,
his whole show is
really
sign
cool.
language.
Yeah,
crazy.
he's got like
Yes.
the four cameras set up sometimes.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's crazy.
And so he brings in a bunch of different people. So me and him are gonna be partnering up for the Writers Hour every second and last Sunday evening. So shout out to him, and thank you for watching the Artist Hour on the Voice of San Joaquin and Stockton's community radio station. We've had No Worries, season
Shout
3,
out.
episode 2, and do you
Thank you.
wanna say bye for us, Alejo?
Yeah, make sure you check out the rest of our programs. We have a lot of different subjects that the radio station covers. We have cooking shows. We have
Yes, with Shep
Uh,
Tobias.
we
Shout
have
out to
this
her.
is like talking about feelings show, or with a
We have the phone
therapist.
booth. We have the
Yeah,
phone booth with
the phone
Ed.
booth. So there's a lot of content on the radio that you guys can check out. It's honestly amazing the variety that we have. So go check out the other shows. This has been the Artist Hour on TVOSJ